This is what a robot looks like when you think outside the box.
The vision of soft robotics is often that you use bio-inspiration and you use the natural softness of nature to create ideas for how you would design new robots differently. We're interested in human-centered design. We want to create robots that are there to help people.
With support from the National Science Foundation, mechanical engineer Allison Okamura at Stanford University and a team are building soft robots inspired by vines.
The big idea of this project is to develop a robot that effectively grows out the tip. And we call these vine robots because they grow in a manner similar to how a plant would grow.
The robots are inflatable. They're made of plastic, like the kind used to make sandwich bags, or fabric, like the kind used to make tents. The vine form factor is ideal for threading through narrow spaces.
So this could include inside the human body for minimally invasive surgeries, getting into small areas that are otherwise inaccessible, for example, in search and rescue or disaster scenarios, and then also places where you want to do inspection.
The robots are designed to carry instruments like cameras on the tip.
We can make it completely autonomous. It can drive itself based on the images that it sees in its camera, and it can move towards a light or through cluttered environments. We could also have a human operate it.
That's where things can get tricky, especially when the robot vine gets really long.
As the length of the robot increases, its kind of steerability becomes more challenging because any methods that actually force the robot to steer, all of that has to get translated from the base of the robot all the way to the tip. So now we're turning the robot inside out.
They're also experimenting with robots that don't steer at all.
It can just kind of bounce off objects that it runs into, and that's a great advantage of softness because it can naturally conform to the environment and grow around and through environments that otherwise a typical robot couldn't do.
Okamura says the unique thing about these robots is they can create their own shapes and structures.
One of our long-term dreams for this project is that a vine robot could weave itself into novel shapes. So let's say you needed a ladder to escape a burning building. A vine robot could essentially tie itself into knots and weave itself into a shape that would allow you to use it to climb down off of something.
Reimagining robotics by resetting our ideas about form and function. For Science Nation, I'm Miles O'Brien.